for the day to come where they fuck us for the rest of our lives. Well, I told you all once, well, I told you all twice that this is the start of our demise. Twist you up inside and they always seem to fake a smile. They don't care about our lives. Look at us with greedy eyes. We're just profit and denial to them. Hey, well I've crossed out of this. Hey, repetitive chain of events. Bury me 6 feet underground. Take my hand and send those demons back where they were. Come where they fuck us for the rest of our break my bones 10 pieces all on my own. Try
What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's been a while since I've live streamed. Not really going to apologize for it because the market really hasn't done anything. I also have been teaching my trading class for the last 4 months, so balancing between doing that and live streaming, especially when the market's really, like, if we open up Bitcoin real quick, like, really haven't done anything since October, right? Really, like, late October, early November, really haven't done anything. So I just didn't, I didn't have the motivation to live stream. I mean, I kind of kept up here and there once a week, but now I should be live streaming more often. I'm probably going to use these live streams as like my daily TA. Unfortunately, it'll be like towards the end of the day, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Today we're going to be covering a lot. For those of you that are new to the live stream or new follower on Twitter, whatever, we do have a free Discord. Feel free to join. I talk in it every day. I also have a trading class, trading analysis kind of program on Patreon. I am more or less in that chat. I wouldn't say 24/7, but I'm definitely available. You can ping me with any questions if you decide to sign up. There's over 4 months of videos that you can watch. All about, there's like 36 videos or whatever. They're all about an hour long. You can sign up and watch this if you want to learn the system. If not, and you just want to enjoy the live stream, I live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 5 p.m. Eastern. So first things first, before I get into TA, I want to talk about something. And this is something huge. And yes, I am macro bearish. I want you guys to realize that, yes, I believe I am fully macro bearish. I'm fully well aware that the stock market is very much in a place where it will most likely correct further. I don't think we've seen the end of this recession. However, I do have a second, you guys know me, I have a plan A and a plan B. I do have this second notion of maybe some of this recession or maybe some of this crap that's going on. And again, this wouldn't, this doesn't take the S&P 500 to any sort of crazy new all-time high or melt up. But if you've noticed and you've been paying attention, crypto, tech stocks, all of these stocks or all of these assets that were over-leveraged, overvalued, overhyped, yada, 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 have corrected over 80%, some over 90%. And in my opinion, that seems like a washout. Like if we weren't in an economic recession facing some issues that are going to really be the forefront of the next 2 to 5 years, I would argue this is the bottom. However, we're in an economic recession. But I do believe we will see some kind of a relief rally on these assets that have dropped so significantly over a year. If you've been trading crypto, especially Bitcoin, altcoins, whatever, it's been down only for an entire year. From November 21 to November 22, it was down the entire time. And my apologies if my mic is messed up. It's because I was playing around with audio. So if there are any issues, please let me know. But back on that statement, I still believe that we're overdue for a relief rally across the board, whether it be volatile stocks like your Teslas, your Netflix, whatever, to your crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link. Some of these coins that are worth a damn. I'm not going to say all of them are going to rally. And in my opinion, I think that you should be trading Bitcoin or Ethereum. You should stay the hell away from altcoins for now. They kind of do as they please, and trying to time an altcoin, like Bitcoin will pump and maybe that altcoin doesn't move. Again, I'd focus your TA and efforts on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Take your 20 to 50% pumps as they come, because you guys know crypto is very volatile. In crypto, these types of large moves that are 30, 50, even up to 100% happen all the time, especially in a bear market. The bear market's where a lot of people make the most money on trading. So I'm going to start with the S&P 500 as normal. Still in a downtrend, still not breaking that downtrend again. I would not be surprised if we saw some kind of large relief rally across the board. I think things are way too oversold, and that's another thing. Everyone is so bearish. Everyone and their grandmother is so bearish. They're not going to dump on the market if everyone's shorting. They can't pay that out. It's impossible. Everyone, I post one bullish thing and my entire comment section is bearish. Okay, when I was initially bearish, when crypto was when Bitcoin was at 60 to 69,000 and the S&P 500 was peaking at like 4,500, everyone was telling me that I was an idiot and I should be long. Okay, so I tend to flock opposite the herd. My analysis flocks opposite the herd. I look at a lot of price action, a lot of other statistics, and I don't know where this is coming from. Why the hell are you guys shorting assets that are down 80%? That is the dumbest thing that you can do. But looking at S&P weekly, nothing's changed, right? We're still macro bearish. We're still we're really bearish until we break 4,200 significantly. So looking at the daily, we do have a double top breakdown, and we have not retested that neckline. So what I'm hoping for is we retest this maybe tomorrow or Friday. Markets close over the weekend, so crypto can continue to pump. Like, I'd like to see a Bitcoin pump to like 20K. I think that'd be very healthy, and it would make sense. This would allow that scenario because obviously you have a double top breakdown retest before continuation down. But other than that, I don't really see anything bullish on S&P. Nothing reversal wise. Nothing that says, you know, we're changing pace here. Yeah, nothing that says we're changing pace. So S&P could go either way. We could just continue to nuke down. That doesn't necessarily mean crypto is going to nuke down with it. We've seen the S&P 500 breaking support levels, and Bitcoin has not. Bitcoin's actually been pumping while the S&P 500 has been dropping really since December 12th. Moving on to the VIX, you guys know this. You really have to get above the 45-point level for there to be any sort of market bottom. Moving on. DXY. The DXY is still bouncing off support. We've said that the support is anywhere between like 103 to 105. Again, this could continue bouncing around here, which would allow crypto to have that relief rally. And remember, this is a weekly chart. This doesn't mean this is going to explode upwards. In my opinion, you need to have some more consolidation for that next rise. And again, we could very well be seeing a potential top here if we continue to go lower. Again, not a lot of clarity with the DXY, although I would still argue, and this is again why I'm still macro bearish, that this is still in an uptrend. It's still very, very bullish. We actually have bullish divergence between all of these points here. And again, I'm going to say, and we're still in a macro downtrend. The DXY is going up. Other assets are going to go down. I don't really see anything that says, okay, we're reverting to bearishness until we really break this downtrend considerably, and really until the economy changes. Macro is a meme. I don't know about that. Happy New Year. Finally caught another Happy New Year. OMG, Rome is bullish. Okay, again, I'm not macro bullish. I am bullish on a swing trade. I don't know what EWT is. Yeah, don't trade alts. Alts are a waste of time. Moving on to total. Again, we gave a couple possible scenarios last time I was live. I'm actually really liking the total chart right now. It looks like we actually have a double bottom potentially on the weekly, which would match Bitcoin's daily as well. I'm actually going to look at this on a daily chart. Okay, this is huge. So a couple things. Total weekly has a potential double bottom here, right? Now, normally I would not consider this a double bottom. I'd consider this maybe a bounce before we do something like that. But here we go. On the daily, we actually have a pretty considerable bullish reversal here. You have a double bottom that is currently attempting to validate itself here. If we can significantly get above 781, 782, really stay above the 780 level here, I would consider that a bullish reversal. And you're going to see some type of a relief rally, whether it be to the top of that diagonal, whether it be the top of this bottom diagonal, or whether we blow through it all and finally get our upward relief rally that crypto really needs. And again, if you are macro bearish, you understand that relief rallies are something that needs to happen for this to continue lower. You have to have some kind of relief and indicators. That way you can continue that downtrend. We have done this for an entire year. We have to get something like this in order to continue lower. The people that fully believe that crypto is going to 12K next week are out of their fucking minds, right? You have the crypto capos, the agresses, you have whoever the hell else. And all they've done this last couple weeks is say how bearish crypto is. Okay, it's easy to be bearish, right? It's easy to be bearish after the fact, which is what they're doing. They're being bearish after all of this has happened. I'm the only person that's been bearish this entire time. Most of these analysts were bearish here, right? Eggers is calling bottoms at 40, 30, and 20K. Capo is calling bottoms at 40, 30, 20K. And, all of these people, my point is, and again, this brings me back to the herd mentality. My whole point is flock opposite the herd. Everyone and their mother is bearish. That's when you start to look for reversal signals to trade. Now, just because everyone's bearish doesn't mean long. Wait for that trade setup. But it looks like we have some sort of reversal pattern within crypto. We have an opportunity in stocks, or not stocks, the index stocks, the DXY, they're also giving us that opportunity. Even if the SPX pumps 5%, that's a 10 to 20% pump in crypto, or optionally. So you think now it can bounce 20K? Possibly. The Moon Caro is always bullish, though. I can't give a countering statement to him because he's always bullish all the time. And I just realized all my lights are on, so I look extra white today. So I installed new lights all up in here, so I look super white right now. I'm really not that light. I also haven't really been outside much. Sun's not out. What do I think of Savvy? I think Savvy's a joke, too. I think Savvy doesn't make money in this market. Guys, I think most of the people that are in the Twitter space or Twitter realm don't make any money. Every time I see them post a potential trade, they never make money on it. They're like, oh, I was stopped. Try again later. And, I'm not going to go out and attack everybody because I don't, I'm not trying to make enemies here. But most of these people that post trade setups are posting out. Like, Savvy's literally posted the exact same Amazon chart for the last, how long? 20 weeks? 25? 30 weeks? I mean, that's how he's gaining his following. He's just being bearish after the fact. And he can say as much as he wants how bearish he was and this and the other thing, but I can guarantee you that guy missed several large relief rallies or pumps just because he doesn't know how to trade. He's just looking at macro shit and looking at easy readings to be bearish. And he's being extra bearish after the fact because he doesn't know how to trade. The person that asked about Elliott Wave analysis, I don't use Elliott Wave. It's honestly a waste of time. Moving on, Tether dominance. Again, this is a big reason why I'm bullish. This is a double top. This is a validated double top as long as this daily candle closes where it is. Again, another reason to be bullish here. If Tether dominance is bearish, crypto is ultimately bullish. Again, today is huge. Today is a day you want to pay attention to the daily closes across Tether dominance and Bitcoin and even Ethereum. Again, I would not trade alts. I wouldn't even bother. Oh, and your total charts, of course, your total one. So again, double top. I mean, a very, very possible double top. I would definitely keep an eye on that. Moving on to Bitcoin. Again, a big reason why I'm swing long. Let's expand. A few things. One, we have a potential double bottom. Two, it looked like we were going to validate it today. Unfortunately, we had a significant pullback. One thing I do really like so far is that we're not dropping further. We can't really lose this level. We can't really lose the 16.8, 16.750 level, or else that kind of invalidates itself. I would like to see the next candle put in a huge pump to blow through this, blow through all the shorters, blow through all of the people that think they know what they're doing. But yes, this is a potential bullish reversal pattern. It's potential until it validates. So really, we're looking for a close above 17K, anything above 17K, and that double bottom. That double bottom validates, and everyone should pay attention to it because there are already double tops validating on Tether. There's already a double bottom in the works on Total. These are all things that you guys need to pay attention to if you want to learn how to trade. If you're my Patreon, or if you're one of my patrons, if you're one of my students, whatever, we were looking at this. We were anticipating this. We were anticipating some kind of reversal pattern, primarily because on the daily, you have volume drifting down from this peak. We had bottomed. We have came back up with very low volume again, came back down with even lower volume. This was a textbook double bottom. And a lot of us got entries on it. And I kind of feel bad for people that have been following a bearish narrative and have been paying attention to, people that only post doom all the time. Guys, if you're a trader, especially a swing trader, if you're a macro trader, if you're a good macro trader, you know that relief rallies have to happen in order to continue that downtrend. That's my whole point of today's live stream. In the case of investment, is it good time to enter the market? I've been DCAing for the last 3 months since we hit 19K. I originally called the bottom at 17,600. Now, granted, we're much lower. I was in the ballpark. But, I still think we can go lower. I still think 12K is definitely in the, again, it depends on the relief rally. We could relief all the way to 28 when the S&P 500 dumps. Maybe we just revisit 16, right? Maybe we never get 12K because everyone's expecting 12K. When everyone's expecting something or doing something in trading, you should do the opposite, or at least look for reasons to do the opposite. But yeah, I've been DCAing for 3 months. Legion, I don't know where your TA is. Yeah, TA does not, or Twitter doesn't know where to put stop losses. I mean, most of Twitter is just like, it's a free for all, man. I mean, people will do anything for attention and clout. Like, let's open up my Twitter for a moment. And let's see what we have here. So we have Milan Volchek. Okay, I'm not reading all that. It's a waste of time. And I'm not calling anybody out. But my whole point is my entire feed, which honestly isn't even trading stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know why all of my Twitter is not trading stuff right now. I'm going to have to change that. But most of my Twitter feed is ultimately bearish. I mean, you've got every single coin in green right now is a Ponzi Zero Scoon by Ninja. Huge influencer. I don't follow him. I don't think I follow him. You have, let's see. I feel bad because I went to open this up and look for all the bearish TA. There was a lot this morning. Unfortunately, I don't see any at the moment. Oh, that's annoying. All right, we're gonna go back to charts. I don't have time to look to scroll through. That's annoying. Are you mainly DCAing Bitcoin, Ethereum, or more altcoins? I really only share that information with my patrons, but I mostly Bitcoin, mostly Ethereum. I just don't see the value in trading altcoins until Bitcoin is topped in the bull market, and it's fairly easy to figure that out. Usually Bitcoin tops and either nukes right after, like you have a blow off top scenario, or Bitcoin will go sideways and distribute while altcoins pump, which is exactly what happened in this cycle. I mean, you had Bitcoin topping, you had an ascending wedge here, you also had multiple levels of divergence and bearish price action, and during this whole time period, and you even had a head and shoulders here as well, and during this time period, Ethereum went to 4K, you had Link Moon up to 50, you had Mana was here, that's right, Mana was in October, you had XTZ, I believe, mooned. Did XTZ moon and XTZ mooned in May? I mean, all of these altcoins kind of run right when Bitcoin starts doing its sideways movement of distribution, and part of that reasoning is people are selling their Bitcoin for alts to pump the price of alts before going back into cash, or at least that's what whales do, right? If you know anything about whales and how this market works. But other than that, I mean, guys, today's huge. I've been watching this chart all day. I really, really, really want to see a daily candle above anything above 16.9 to 17K. That's what I want to see. I mean, you have a textbook double bottom, and I would love to see like a last minute pump at the end of the day just to screw everybody. There's way too many people that are bearish for absolutely no reason. And I'm saying no reason because, guys, crypto's down 80%. It is. Markets respond faster than news comes out. Markets are forward leading, or leading, foretelling, whatever. And yes, the economy's not the greatest, but I also want to say our economy is incredibly diverse, and whether or not we go into, we're already in a recession. No matter how bad this recession gets, there are going to be companies that come out profitable, and you're just going to have to accept that. Can I have a look at your analysis if you join Discord? Maybe I'll look. Yeah, if you were to join Discord, it's a possibility. Let's keep moving on. Let's take a look at Ethereum. So this is something I really like to see. Ethereum kind of leading the charge here with a nice breakout at this level. Again, this on the daily, this like 1240 to maybe 300 or 1300. This area is huge. If Ethereum can break that, and honestly, I need to redraw these so you guys can see me. We're just going to redraw these because that needs to happen. We can get rid of this, and we can move that there. So for now, Ethereum really breaking the 1340 level. That's gonna be huge. But again, this is big. This is a somewhat of a breakout. I like the volume so far. Ethereum's definitely leading this chart. Does that mean that we're overall bullish? No, we're in a giant bear flag, right? This could very easily hit this, come back down, all the way back down. So that's definitely something I'm keeping an eye out. Let's see if we can even make a potential diagonal here. Kind of. We'll leave it for now. Typically, I don't like diagonals. Anybody that knows me will tell you I hate the idea of diagonal lines. I think they're a huge waste of time. No worries, we see them all the time on our feeds. Yeah, it's crazy. And a lot of the time, those people pull out like one indicator, right? They're like, oh, my bullshit Matic indicator, like, it would just be like a random line like this. It's like, look, it's retested it so many times throughout Bitcoin's history. That means we're going to dump 30%. Like, no, you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, it takes so much to send this market lower. And really, there's only 10 there's like 15 large market moves a year, right? Like, there's not this, we're not just going to go to zero tomorrow. And if you zoom out, and this is over a year, right? We had one, I'd say 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, and maybe 7, 8, 9. I'd say 10, 11, 12. So you have 12 big moves a year. That's like one a month, right? And everyone's like, oh, we're going to nuke tomorrow. Oh, we're going to do this tomorrow. Oh, we're going to do that tomorrow. We had 12 moves throughout the year, right? 12 large moves, maybe 13. With this one, I didn't see that one. It's like 13 large moves. Like, these guys don't know what the hell they're talking about. It's crazy. Pi circle balls, diamond indicator. Yeah, for real, dude. It gets pretty bad. Like, it's pretty bad. And guys, in TradingView, you can create indicators. So I think some of these people just create these horrible indicators, right? Absolutely terrible. Or they'll go to the indicators and type in like something random, right? And something random comes up. Or if you didn't know as well, like you can go into your moving averages and change the inputs. So you can be like, oh, the 50 moving average. Oh, this is a sign to sell all your Bitcoin, whatever. And it's like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you don't know it. Like, you need so many indications to do something, to place a trade, to make a call. And this is why I've kind of been struggling to live stream, because we haven't done anything, right? Like, I'm a swing trader. I don't look at a 15-minute chart. I don't do all this crap with, all these stupid little moves. But one thing I will say, on the 1 hour, we had a really nice inverted head and shoulders here. So any longs in here, which is where I originally longed, was huge. Absolutely huge. We actually had somewhat of a breakout and retest as well, if you consider this. So you have your neckline here. You have let's expand that. So you have your neckline here. You have a breakout, retest, continuation. I would really like to see some consolidation and go higher. To be honest, tonight I'd like to really break 17K. That would seal the deal. How much time do we have? We have about an hour and a half. So hopefully in an hour and a half we can do something significant. If not, it dwindles the chance that this double bottom will play out, unfortunately. Let's see Bitcoin make a new local high. I'd love to see it. Would love to see it. Guys, I think I'm going to end it there. I just don't have a lot to talk about. There's not a lot going on. But the whole point of today's video was saying, hey, yes, we are macro bearish, but at this point in time, when Bitcoin is down 80%, the larger moves that are going to happen in this market, unless we just have some catastrophic black swan event, are longs, right? You're down 80%. Okay. If you look back in Bitcoin's time, like in Bitcoin's history, and again, I hate to be the guy that's like, look back in history, because history never tells the future. But if you look back, why would you long a chart if we're up here? Like, your time to long was down here. Why would you long a chart that's up here? Why would you short a chart that's here? And you have to think percentage-wise. If we go from here to here, we're down 60%. Why are people shorting a chart that's down 60%? Why are people longing a chart? Whoops. Why are people longing an asset that's up 136% from that point? So that's what I'm trying to describe. Try and flock opposite the herd and cut the bullshit out on your Twitter. It'll make trading a lot easier. And maybe don't even look for Twitter for the answers. Try and make the decision on your own. I mean, it's okay to piggyback off someone's analysis, but you know, find many reasons to do something. Don't just do something because Capo told you to do something, because that guy was bullish when Bitcoin was at 69K. With all that said, guys, I am going to end it. My apologies. I'll be in Discord. Ping me if you need anything. With that said, be patient, users.